Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. 112 scale today. Today is Tuesday, the 20th of June 2023, and we're looking at this Animal Warriors of the Kingdom Primal series Lexion. Now, I have reviewed Animal Warriors of the Kingdom before, but in the 118 scale, and they are surprisingly good. Very, very nice figures. I say surprisingly good because normally I'm not into anamorphic or animal sort of action figures like that, but I have to say they did surpass my expectations. They look great, and this guy is no exception. He looks absolutely fantastic. Let's get a look at the box. Lovely paint apps on that. Good sculpting, like the armor. It's got the gun. There's a bit of work on the gun paint apps perhaps. The bow looks good. He just does looks nice, and the sword down there it looks like. On the back it shows other. We got Blight of House Horrid, Vero Atlas of House Feralist, Lexion of the Pirate Guild, who's this guy, as it Cordoon or Hordoon of the Feralist. I've also got one of the big ones, the bigger ones than this. I think it's the deluxe one on pre-order here in China, so I'm looking forward to that as well. He does look good. He looks big as well, so he's a big sort of 112 scale figure, I'm guessing, but we'll find out in a second. If you like sort of content, I want to see it as soon as it's uploaded. Please consider joining the Patreon. It's free for 7 days, and after 7 days you can say no thanks, I don't want to continue, I don't want to join, and it's cost you absolutely nothing, so it is worth doing. Okay, I'm going to stop this, unbox him and set him up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. Okay, here he is. He does look the part. So he's got his crossbow pointing at us now and his little sword in his hand. Here is the gun here. Looks good. Needs a bit more paint apps, particularly on his sort of wrapping here. Looks nice. The fact it's got dual barrels is awesome. Very, very cool. We'll see how he holds that in a second. It also had a bag inside. Like, what's that bag? And I can see it's spare hands. So let's have a look at these spare hands and see what they give us. Open up the Ziploc bag and see what they give us as well. So we get a right and left far more open. This would be good for gripping his gun with the other hand. And those are both wave articulation. And they give us fists for both sides. Again, wave articulation. But these fists look too small. So if you look at that, that looks like a smaller hand. Maybe I'm just imagining it. So pretty cool. Okay, and then he's got this really nice sword. Great colouring, and this nice crossbow, which he holds superbly with nice colouring. And we get a look at him. Great sculpt, good paint apps on the face there. Nice armour. Some good lines and some bit of shading going on, perhaps. A little bit going on there. Does look good. But there is nowhere that I can see to stow his sword or stow his gun. At least, in my opinion, there was just one place to stow something. I mean, you could add a strap to the gun yourself or something else, you know, but that will make this just better having that. Very, very cool. So he holds that particularly well. He holds that particularly well. The gun, let me swap out his left hand. Hope it's just an easy pull out and get off camera. Yep. There we go. And get that one in. A lot easier to change, to push in and take out. Okay, good. So get the gun. Now this is where I think he might struggle, because the gun's got that little bar going across there. I don't like guns with bars across there for figures, because figures find it hard to hold normally. But I'm talking about 118 scale. That's predominantly what the vast majority of what I've got. It holds it okay. It's not straight though. It's off at an angle, you can see, which is a shame. Without that bar, he might have held it a bit better. If I'm doing a two-handed pose, now I've got that open palm there. Now that is a lot better. Let's get that down in there, and then Bob's your uncle. Oh yeah. Now that is a pose. That just looks awesome. Very, very cool. Look at that. He's like, yeah, I'm tooled up and I know it. You want some? You want some? Come on then. I got enough for everyone. Double portion for you, sunshine. Come and get some. Yeah, he looks good. Very, very cool indeed. He does hold that gun particularly well with two hands, one hand and not so well. Okay, let's go through his articulation. So, head, really nice on the ball for the forwards backwards. Side to side is okay and a great turn. Shoulders, the armour is attached. This one is not attached. Can I hook the... This part is not attached, so his shoulders on this side would be better than this side, I think. Arm will go all the way around. I'm telling a lie. It goes around on both sides. Lateral raise. He gets over... I'm not telling a lie now. He gets slightly over flat on his left and not quite because of the armour on his right. There's a bicep swivel. Double joint. So his bicep bend is just over 90 on the left and about 90 on the right because that little strap gets in the way. Both the hands are wave articulation, so it's a... am I taking a lie there? They should both be... You know what, I can't see that one now. This one is definitely wave articulation. I just stuck it in. There we go. And this one, which I can't see at the moment, should be wave too, since all the others are wave articulation. Appears to... Am I telling a lie? No, I'm telling a lie. He's got gun articulation on his right hand, so that's different. That's good. He's got ab crunch, so he can do this really, really well. Backwards really well. There's no nasty gap there, so that's well designed. He can turn. He can dip as well. Hips. The sculpting and the little clove material doesn't really get in the way that much or impede articulation. Very, very good in that. Forwards is alright. Backwards is better than expected. He has got a thigh twist, which is cool. Double kneecap. So it's really quite tight. And then we come down to the feet. There is, I don't believe, there's no boot turn, which is a shame. He does get a swivel left and right, in and out. Gets a good tippy toe. The nail's been painted, I think, or the claw's been painted. And then his dorsiflexation is pretty good. Good all-round figure. I like these. I like them more in the 112 scale than 118 scale. 118 scale ones are really nice, but this is just looks better. Okay, so let's get an idea of his size and compare him to some other figures. So height-wise, well, he's a big boy. Look at that. He's topping off top of it at about 18, coming on 18.5 cm. So he's a big boy. Let's compare him to a Marvel Legends. This is Death Dealer from Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings. You see that he's a fair bit bigger than him. If I use a Mythic Legions, who are fantastic, I've got like a few boxes of them to collect in UK on next pack. This is Malleus, who, and you see that he scales perfectly well with him as well, which is cool. And then if I just zoom out a little bit, let's compare him to one of my current favourite figures, and that is the Memory Toys Broken Claw Berserker, and I've got the limited edition, I believe it's limited edition Panda version here. Yeah, and now he looks kind of small. But that Panda is fantastic. I've also got the Brown Bear, which is the same but brown, and the limited edition Polar Bear, which I'll be reviewing together in the coming days. Great figure by Wars of Animal Kingdom by Spero Toys, and the creator Jason's a very nice guy too, so there you go. Great figure. I like that a lot. I think not just the one that I've pre-ordered, the big one. I might get a couple more of them too, because I think they're just really nice looking figures. Very, very cool indeed. Okay, this is Awesome Match Toys. I'm signing out saying please like, share, subscribe, consider joining the Patreon. Link in the video description below, along with discount codes from the better 1/18 scale and other scale toys sellers and suppliers. I'll see you next video. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.